Yes, that's right. It's backstage, it's 10 minutes to go, and nobody knows what the hell is going on. I'm going to call my agent. He warned me about things like this. I asked for a de-ionizer in the dressing room, a cheese bath in the interval. Did I get it in a bun? As for my fee, well, I'm not going to discuss that. Turn it off on the speaker. Let's kick some ass.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome to tonight's extravaganza, Neurovision, the Eurovision Song Contest for the hard of thinking. My name is Lionel Strangely Brown, and I will be comparing this evening to some of the worst I've spent in my entire life. I have been designated the anchor man for tonight. At least I think that's what they told me backstage. It's like being imprisoned in Curry's shop window. At least it's not Eurovision with Wogan. I don't think any of you want to see a middle-aged non-entity in a very obvious wig spouting crass derogatory comments about countries in general. That's what you're getting instead. I'm going to read the blurb. Neurovision has been billed as a veritable smorgasbord of musical entertainment, and who am I to say nay? Judging from what I've seen both on stage and off stage, a staler selection of cheesy, dried up and unappetizing confections fingered and then left by everyone you'd be hard pressed to find anywhere. Frankly, I've seen a more inspiring line-up in the police identity parade, but well, perhaps it's wrong of me to criticise. But then again, with the size of my fee seemingly in direct proportion with the size of talent on offer tonight, perhaps it's not. The plan of Eurovision, it says, has always been to engender a multicultural feeling of harmony by bringing entertainers from all over Europe together in one place. Sadly, instead, however, we have 8 countries for whom talent is merely something that affects other people, and for whom the concept of entertainment is as far removed from their psyches as the Duchess of Kent was from Norwich at the beginning of this festival. Having said that, the atmosphere here today has very much resembles that of the UN, an enormous amount of money spent on an organisation full of people who hate each other's guts. And I'm party to this feeling, ladies and gentlemen. I'll not lie to you. For me tonight, it was either this or an evening with Jim Davidson at the Wellington Pier Yarmouth. Naturally faced with the prospect of spending an evening listening to xenophobic drivel spouted by the worst this country has to offer, or going to see Jim Davidson. I came here, largely because I prefer being in a crowd. Of sentient human beings. I would have liked at this point to say a hearty bienvenue, willkommen, do svidania, guten Tag, shalom, buongiorno, buenos dias, and are you right, Lloyd? To the many millions of viewers watching in their dismal hovels all across Europe. That's a lie, actually. What I'd like to bring up is the war, the Channel Tunnel, rabies, farmers burning sheep, the ERM, Brussels shitwits, and the way Europeans in general are shifty, horse-faced perverts with barbaric customs that any civilized country would have outlawed sometime between the age of the Middle Ages. I'd like to say that, but with every word I utter being broadcast live to literally millions of homes across Europe, that would be a suicidal proposition. But we're better than here at the Talk to stage Norwich's biggest multicultural event. Well, almost anywhere, you'd be right. And as you can see by our spectacular set, no expense has been incurred. Our crew has worked tirelessly through the night, rolling cigarettes and drinking tea here in this converted battery hen shed. A place normally associated with tacky receptions and 21st birthday parties where feckless pond life embarrass themselves to appalling music, trying to fill a void in their empty, shallow, miserable life. So, no change tonight. Needless to say, being British myself, I'm rooting for the British entry, and I have to say I'm very keen on them winning as well. Not only will patriotism and national pride be satisfied, but also the not insubstantial bet I've placed at John Futter's turf accountants at very decent odds, I might add, ladies and gentlemen, will ensure that this month's maintenance payments to my ex-wife Susan are paid on time. When I say maintenance, of course, I don't mean she actually requires maintenance. Luckily for her, there have been a string of builders and handymen willing to touch her up for nothing since I'm living. I mean, of course, maintenance for our children, Floyd and Bodicea, to keep them in the manner to which they're accustomed. Spoilt and pampered by a mascaraed sex viper who tells them their father fell down a lift shaft in a gay brothel in Amsterdam. But perhaps now is not the time to air my dirty laundry in public, ladies and gentlemen. You only need to see my ex-wife dressed up out on the town to get a perfect demonstration of that. It gives me absolutely no pleasure at all to introduce the Italian entry. Roberto and Maria Dolmio, the Italian entry. They are running like girls, a pair of flamboyant permatant turds, they really are. I wouldn't say that to their faces, of course, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to wake up with a horse's head next to me. Ironic, really, because most women, given the choice, would actually prefer to wake up with a horse's head next to them than spending any time before these two. There they are on Norwich Market, in typical Latin fashion, attempting to kill each other for no apparent reason. Would that they succeeded. The Italians, of course, known for their reputation as both passionate lovers and the sophisticated wooers of women everywhere. It's good to see Maria and Roberto representing the reality of their fellow countrymen. Swarthy gits with all the erotic sophistication. 14-year-old porcelain mates. Their song is called Ciao Baby. Here they are, being mobbed by their many fans, who very wisely moved in the general direction of Way. The brothers hail from Prato, Italy, need I say more. So their previous, this is not their first Eurovision entry, their previous Eurovision entry, I Can't Get No Contraception, was banned by the Pope in Italy, who advised them to pull it out at the last minute. There they are with my ex-wife, Susan then. Didn't recognise their clothes and upright. Oh, no, they're in a car. Bastards. So, please, everybody, welcome up onto the stage the first entry of the evening, Roberto and Maria Domio, a.k.a. Coolio, performing Ciao Baby. I thank you.
Ciao, baby.
No, baby. No, don't leave me in all this misery. Those underneath the six are high. My dirty watching reaches to the sky. Oh, baby, please come back to me.
Ciao, baby.